Hey, greetings tubers, and welcome to 2011, a brand new year. And a great way to start a new year is with some new subscribers. Welcome to you all, and to you old subscribers, welcome to you as well. I appreciate all you guys, and thanks go out to TOS 100 and AtheistAussie for recent mentions, and yeah, all that great stuff. You guys make great videos too, and I really appreciate the fact that you like mine. But moving on, I have some unfinished business from 2010 to go into, and then we'll move on to some new stuff for 2011. For example, one of the things that will be coming up, the next video after this one, will be a tag video, a poetry tag video with a twist. A little something different that I've come up with that I hope you like. And there's one or two people that I've already mentioned that I may be tagging you. Be ready. Be ready. Because it's a-coming. It's coming. It'll be the next video after this one. But first, as I mentioned, some old business from 2010 that I wanted to get into that may be more of a personal thing to me than any of you, but some of you will know what I'm talking about. For there's a user here who's gone from YouTube now, who went by the name Moonlit Night, as well as Rogue Combatant. And as many of you know, he's received some very tragic news recently about his own personal health. And Don, if you should ever see this, I'm hoping for the best for you, man. I'm hoping that the results of the biopsy will show that maybe it's not all that bad, and that you will be able to fight your way through it and be with us that much longer. On an individual basis, man, I have really enjoyed all your videos, and I have enjoyed the time that we spent chatting, a few occasions that we did, and being in Blog TV, the very few occasions that I actually got the chance to be there. I wish I had been there for more. Maybe you'll do more. Who knows? Who knows? I like to think that that's a possibility. But I did listen very carefully to everything you said in your videos, including the most recent one, the final sign-off that you uploaded through FIU Sucks 1-2. And thanks Uncle Sucks, Chunks of the Earth. Thank you, sir, for posting that. I very much appreciate that. Yeah, what to say about something like that, dude? You know, Don, what to say? I very sincerely hope that it turns out better than that. And if it should be that bad, I know you'll face it as well as anyone will. As for some of the things you put in your video, I hear you, man. There is a lot of crap that goes on this medium that just in one ear and out the other with me. I don't take it in. I don't take it seriously. There's a lot of crap to be challenged, and believe me, it will be challenged. But I do want to say one thing. I very much disagree with a couple of things you said. And for all who are listening, I think, you know, this bears repeating. One of the things he said in that video was that, in fact, this doesn't matter. That this doesn't matter, that the future of the world will not be decided on YouTube. And he's right. He's right in that. It is just YouTube. But there's a lot more to it than that. And it's not that simple. For me, I have a very strong reaction to that. I understand both the point he is making, because really it's not that important on an individual basis. Your life, the people around you, the way you interact with them is far more important than the daily grind of doing this. Having said that, I very much value the chance to do this and the hope that somebody might be listening. Sure, this will not decide the fate of the world. This will not save anybody. But it may have an influence. What I do with my channel is I try to be the best person I can be. I try to interact. I chat with people. I make a point about a thing or two that I feel is important. And I do it the best I can with as much consideration for everyone else as I can. I'm not perfect. I will lose my temper. I will be wrong at times, and I may even see that. But, you know, if I don't, feel free to tell me. I'll at least listen. I may end up disagreeing with you, but I will listen. I guess I'm rambling a bit here. I just wanted to establish, though, that I think that there's a lot more going on here than just random chat. Oh yeah, sure, there's attention whores. There are people who are here just for the lulz. There's no doubt whatsoever about that. And it's really quite a shame, because I'd like everyone to reconsider what this medium is. This thing in front of you, this thing you're looking at right now in front of you, is just an amazing thing. It's not the kind of thing we had when I was a kid. There was no internet, there were no desktop computers. Trying to communicate with other people about ideas and to spread philosophies that might be different from what you're used to, but yet might benefit you and those around you, was a lot more difficult then. You had to go to a library, you had to get a book, you had to try to find people to talk to about that. This makes it easier, doesn't it? It makes it easier, it makes it faster, it gives me access to a richness of opinion and thought across the world that I would not have access to otherwise. And going back to the point, I know I'm rambling, I'm sorry, and this is going to be a bit of a long video. I hope you'll have patience with me. You new subscribers, you probably don't know what this is about, and that's okay. If you need to get out of here, go find something more fun. I understand. But I got to do this. At one point in that video, in Moonlit Night's sign-off, Don, you said it doesn't matter, that this isn't going to make a difference, essentially. And I disagree with that. I think this will make a difference in the world. Small though it be, there is a chance that my words, that your words, will have an influence on people and will change the way they handle things, the way they interact with others. And that may have a small snowballing effect and help make the world a small bit of better place in my little corner of the world. Don, you have made a difference. I've enjoyed your videos. Some of them have been a little intense. Yes, they have. But you made a difference. I changed the way I live because of your videos, because of others, and because of decisions I made for myself after having been influenced by the words of others, including yours. So, yes, it's true that there is very little chance of creating a earth-shattering movement with a video that will change things on a great scope and make the world a better place in one fell swoop. Not going to happen. I know that. I've never expected that. But if I can help make things a little bit better, bit by bit, even in my own little corner of the world, or with the way I do things, I feel it's worthwhile. Having said that, I realize, Dawn, that you're facing great challenges in your life now. The greatest any of us face. And I do hope the best for you. I do. I'm hoping that biopsy turns out to be nowhere near as bad as it looked at first. Being an atheist, I don't pray. At times, I wish I could. I really honestly do wish I believed in that it would help. But I don't. So we have to face it, basically we have to face it as people and do the best we can and move on. And basically leave for history to decide. Well, was that long and rambly enough for you? I don't know if much of that made sense to any of you, but it's something that I had to get out. If this is goodbye, Dawn, then I say goodbye, and that I have valued my time with you and your contribution to this world. Peace, my friend, and hopefully long life, and maybe even coming back to the tubes. Who knows?